Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be fitting a Simpson Partners E.V Charger. They offer a bespoke design to their products, so you can customize them in any way, shape or form to fit your property's features and design. This is our first install of the Simpson Partners E.V Charger. We're very excited to start fitting this charger, and we're going to be starting to push it because it looks like a fantastic charger. So we're going to take you along for the journey. Stay tuned. So at the moment we're unreeling our 6mm EV Ultra cable. This will come with 3 cores, with single phase install, also with our Cat 5 shielded Ethernet cable with inside of it. So this is going to be very exciting. The reason we're uncoiling it now is to make it a lot easier to pull it through momentarily. Stay tuned. So we're going to be installing our EV charger today, the Simpson Partner, right here in this area here, and next to it, to the left hand side of this drain pipe, we're going to be installing the holster that holds onto the plug connection that goes into the car. So stay tuned for that. We're also pulling the EV Ultra currently around the back of the walls and underneath the door frame there's built around the back of these plants. And then we're going to be taking it obviously around the back of this drain pipe here, around the back of the water butt, nice and low, and into the shed where there's currently an EV charger, currently a consumer unit ready for the EV charger, where we've got to install surge protection to protect the Simpson Partners EV charger. Stay tuned. We are just going to be clipping our cable to the rocky wall, stony wall, with our Linian clips. Shout out Linian, and we'll get a nice neat finish all the way back to where the EV charger should be. What you do is you drill a 10mm hole with these clips, and then you place it around the cable, and then you hammer it in to get a nice snug fitting. They're also fire rated, so they're awesome, and they're very quick to use. Highly recommended. And this is the clip of our choice, the Linian Super Clip, and we're using size 7 for our 6mm EV Ultra. And you merely drill a hole at 10mm in diameter. You require a 40mm depth. Once you've done that, you slide the clip over the edge of the cable in step 2, and then push the clip together into the hole, and then using a soft hammer gently knock it into the hole. Gets a nice snug fixing, saves a lot of time, and it's very neat. So this is our Simpson Partners EV charger. It's quite a nice decorative box. I thought I'd unbox it with you while you're watching. So if we pull this open, and then we open the insert, you're greeted first with a welcome pack. So that's for the customer to read and to get used to their charger. So we'll put that to one side for now. And this is a setup guide. So this is to assist the installer, and then you leave this with the customer at the end. So nice green box. We will now open up the green box, and oh wow, fully metal, nice decorative sleek design to it, which should fit in nicely with the sort of wall that we're going to be pressing it on. And also they provide you with a template for mounting the product to the wall, so you know where to drill when it's on the wall. But yeah, very impressed. What a lovely charger. Important bits, so I'd imagine that's fixings and maybe keys to get inside of the unit. So stay tuned and we'll show you it on the wall. And they also provide a lovely bracket. So this would be designed to hold onto your cable when it's on the wall. It matches the EV charger exactly. Made of metal once again. Feels quite quality. Lovely product. Where the wall's not flat, we've had to take the corner off to get a nice flat fixing for our charger. Look at that, almost perfect. Alright, that's it, that. There we go. It's going to be the tricky one. I think you've done that before. Quality job. There we go. I should have given me just installing the IP rated stuffing gland that came with the Simpson Partners E.V Charger to ensure that its IP rating is met. Right, we're going to mount the EV charger to the wall now. It's got 3 fixing points, 2 at the top and 1 in the middle at the bottom. It should have a lovely secure fixing on this stone wall here. Beautiful wall. So we're going to push the cable into the charger. Find it easier to undo the stuffing gland and then re-screw it up at the end. Bloody short one. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to wire the EV charger. I'm going to go to the other side. On top it does 3 phase, you see, so it's earth from right to left. It'll be earth, neutral, phase 3, phase 2, phase 1. Being we're installing a 1 phase charger, we only need to go into phase 1. And we've also hardwired the CTs at the top, so we're a nice firm connection. Don't have to rely on the wireless load management, which should be strong, but you can't guarantee it. Whereas with a hardwired, you can guarantee the connection's nice and strong. And the last cable, the phase conductor. Line conductors to some, live to others, and phase to others. In my opinion, all 3 terminologies are appropriate. There we go. they have it wired. We'll get rid of that flappy bit there. That's a piece of string that's inside the cable, no longer required, and excess cables behind for future maintenance should the CT wire on CT1 become faulty, or additional products such as solar and battery storage are added. We can connect those cables appropriately. And just putting the front cover back on now, ensuring it gets lined up correctly. The top goes in first and then the bottom clips in afterwards, and you've got these purpley arms that you have to do up with a size 3 star screw, not a screwdriver out of a Christmas tree wrapper. You know who you are. Two more, and then there's one on the bottom. And very importantly, there are 2 screws on the front of this you do not remove. When Bill's finished, I will show you those. Do not remove these screws. Do not remove these screws here. It clearly states it in the instructions. Now the last screw is just here underneath. We need to do it. Bring you back when we put the front cover on. And now we're just putting the front cover on. And then you've got 2 screws to the right and the left that you need to do up to ensure it's completely secured. There we go. Quality. So we've installed the CT clamp now, just here, and we've installed it before the Henley blocks. So what they've installed the Henley blocks for is to split the load between this consumer unit, which has a 100 amp cutout fuse with inside of it, or to provide power to the house, which is nothing to do with us. And then there's this consumer unit here that we've installed a bi-directional fuse and a surge protection device to protect the EV charger. Bi-directional fuses are mandatory now, so you should all be doing so. And we've done quite a neat job here. And what we've done now is we've clipped this cable down low around the back of this flower bed. Sorry, it's hard to see. It's behind the bench here, nice and low, and behind the water butt, just down low there. Through the flower bed, and it got tricky by the front door. I'll explain. So this front door area, it had a big breeze block here, so we cornered it off to get a better curve, so we were able to cleat. So we've used the Linian clips, but it's similar to cleating, and we've managed to get it all the way along underneath the door frame. Now there's a big block removed here, so we've had to bend it into that area, but then we've cleated it nice and low towards the EV charger behind the gate, and then we've cleated it up to the EV charger, which is just there, and it looks beautiful, doesn't it? It fits in with the surroundings, and it's got a nice easy lip here for you to plug your cable into. So yeah, quality product. Very impressed.